What's going on, guys? Okay, so for this workout, we're gonna do the two exercises that we're gonna do are the back raises with the shrugs. So we're gonna need the door anchor at the bottom of the door, and then we're gonna put the resistance band through either the 1 or the 2 loop. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna have that set up here. So if you have to pause the video, go ahead and do that. And then for the second exercise, we're gonna do shoulder raises. So we're actually gonna take the band off of the door anchor for that exercise. So let's get set up here. We're gonna have the bar positioned in a wide grip position. So those handle attachments are gonna be placed at the outside portion of it. Now let's get into position. So we're gonna sit up, back straight, right? And we're coming up, keeping our arms a little bit bent, slightly bent, and then just shrugging up. So again, you're pulling the resistance back, and then pressing over your head as much as you can. It's just a little shrug. So again, from the front position, it's gonna look like this, and then you're just coming up a little bit. Just that little squeeze, right? As you're coming up, and then lowering the weight back into the starting position. So a little bit shrug, a little shrug right there, and then back into the starting position. Again, keep your back straight as you're doing these. And if you have to adjust the way you're positioned or the band that you're using, go ahead and do that. Pause the video and get yourself set up. You got about 10 more seconds for this set, and then we're gonna do the leg exercise. 2, 1, all right. Now grab your bar, and again, we're just gonna go into a body weight squat right here, keeping the bar just like that, so we could grab onto it and just get into a very low squat. Again, just focusing on the form, keeping your knees over your ankle, and then pressing your foot down into the ground itself. All right, about 20 seconds to go. You guys are doing great. Fantastic job. And again, when you're doing the squat, make sure that your abs are tight. You don't want to bend your back too much, right? You want to keep it relatively straight. All right, and going back to the ground. Another 10 seconds. Just get into position. Very good. And now we're getting right into it. So again, pulling the weight, pulling the resistance over your head, and then just coming up. Just that little squeeze, just pressing over your head, really shrugging. And what this is doing, guys, we've talked about this before, just in general on videos, blog posts, things of that nature, but your trapezius muscles, right? It's a diamond shaped muscle that's in your back. And so you're hitting that muscle, and it's a very big muscle group. So it literally expands all the way up from there, and then it comes back down and tapers down to your lower back. And so you got about 8 seconds left, guys. So we're hitting a lot of these muscle groups, guys. Very important. All right, coming up into the body weight squat. And I'll tell you, these workouts are fantastic. They really are, for hitting all your pulling muscles. Stabilizers are getting involved in there as well. And now again, guys, with the body weight squat, make sure you're getting low, right? We want to make sure we're getting low. We have the tension toner here just to assist us. Make sure that just give us a little more comfort in getting down into a lower squat, right? But we want to make sure that we're not relying on this to hold us up, right? So we're coming down into a proper form. If you're doing it correctly, you're going to have your knees over your ankle, and you're going into a very deep squat. All right, check it out. Going back down to the ground, and get into position, and up over your head. Now we're on set number 3. So press over your head, guys. Just like that. Keep the tension toner bar pulled apart, tight, And again, if you really are having difficulty at any point of the set, you don't have to pull the bar apart. Just continue doing the exercise and making sure that you have that proper sequence going. So pulling up over your head and then shrugging up. About 20 seconds to go, guys. Breathe. Excellent job. Fantastic work. You guys are crushing it. You got about 10 seconds left. There you go. Excellent. All right. Getting up and going into a squat. All right. Fantastic job, guys. Make sure you're breathing. We're keeping that heart rate up, right? Keeping that form, that proper form, great pace. Making sure again that we're pressing down into the ground with our feet. Our feet are flat. Excellent. Great job. About less than 20 seconds to go. Woo! You guys are doing fantastic work. 10 seconds. Great job. 2, 1, and now the last set of the back raise shrugs. So again, get into position, deep breath, go right into it. Excellent, guys. Now again, as we're coming up, right, our arms are slightly bent, just like that, and you're pressing up over your head. You're doing a little shrug as you come to the top of the movement. About 35 seconds to go. You guys are doing amazing. You should be really proud of yourselves. You guys have come such a long way from when we first started. You really have. And just all that momentum, and that's carrying forward. And after you complete these exercises and the 12-week workout program, you guys are going to continue to do phenomenal. About 10 seconds to go. Okay, coming up into a air squat. Oh, really gives us a little bit of time to rest our upper body, but I'll tell you, we're keeping our heart rate up, right? And we're working out our lower legs, our, hamstrings, glutes, well, really quads, I should say, on this one. And it's really your whole lower portion of your body is firing up. Your calves are getting involved. But again, your glutes and quadriceps should really be firing up on these workouts. So you're doing fantastic. About 10 seconds to go. Excellent job. Keep it going, guys. All right, excellent. So now we're gonna do the shoulder press. So what I want you guys to do is just unclip one side of the band, and I just want you to then reclip it. And if you want a heavier weight, go grab that now, just pause the video. But what we're gonna do next is a shoulder press. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so you're gonna have the bar set up as a wide grip setup, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna step on the band. So for me, I'm 6 feet tall, so I'm gonna actually step with just 1 foot on the band. If you're shorter, and just again adjust it, see how you guys feel. But for me, I get the right amount of tension with just 1 foot on the band. And again, you don't want to overextend the band. So a lot of times for the taller people, we're gonna have, if we have 2 feet on the band and shoulder width apart, we're gonna overstretch the band, which we don't want to do. So what we're gonna do is coming up just like that, pressing over our head, okay? And again, for me, since I'm a little bit taller, I have 1 foot on the center of the band, okay? So 1 foot's on the band, the other foot's just right beside it, maybe a little bit behind if that's more comfortable for you guys. You have about 30 seconds to go. Now, let's say if you're, on the shorter side, or, you need more tension down at the bottom of the movement, you're gonna have 2 feet on the band, okay? And again, just do what's best for you guys. If you need a heavier resistance, obviously, like, we don't want to overstretch the band, so if you're taller, don't have your 2 feet on the band because it's gonna overstretch. So change out the band there. All right, so now we're going right into our lunges, okay? So again, our right foot is in front of us. We're coming down and doing the proper lunge. Again, keeping proper form, knee is over your ankle. In about 30 seconds, we're gonna go back into the movement, the shoulder press movement. So less than 20 seconds to go, guys. You're doing fantastic. Excellent. Great job. 10 seconds left. Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. All right, let's grab our bar. Again, for me, I'm putting one foot in the center of the band, and now we're pressing up. And if you guys have to adjust the internal tension too, that's really gonna activate a lot of your shoulders if you're adjusting the internal tension, okay? So you're really honing in on your deltoids, and what that's doing, because as you're pulling it apart, right, especially your rear delts, right, it's getting engaged here. So about 30 seconds left. Do the best you guys can do, right? Because I know these are a little bit challenging, right? Especially after the last sequence of exercises that we did, right? But you're doing fantastic. You have 10 seconds left. Great job. And 5. Great. Excellent. All right. Bar down, left foot in front, and going into a lunge. So again, from a side view, knee is over my ankle, and I'm keeping that proper form, right? My shoulders are back, right? My head's up, and I'm just focusing in on activating my quadriceps. Right there, you want to feel that burn. Great job, guys. And we talk about this all the time, but there's so many exercise routines, or a lot of people in the gym that think they're doing stuff correctly. With 10 seconds left, and they're neglecting their lower body, and that's a big mistake. All right, done with that. Shake it out. Get your bar. Shake your arms out to get ready for the next set. And here we go. Great job, guys. Let me readjust this here. Perfect. Make sure you take a deep breath as you come up and down through the movement. Getting a nice rhythm there. Excellent job, guys. And again, if you're having trouble, you have 30 seconds left. If you're having trouble keeping the bar pulled apart, your shoulders are fatigued, then just, again, bring it back to the center. You don't just keep the bar's at rest, and you're coming up and down the best that you can, guys. Less than 15 seconds to go. Excellent. 5 seconds. Oh, great job. All right, right foot out in front of us, going down into the lunge, right? Breathe. Great job, guys. Deep breaths here. Excellent. You got about 25 seconds, give or take. Ooh, feeling that burn, right? Fantastic work, guys. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Pick up your bar. Woo. Getting ready for the 4th and final set. Pull the bar apart and come up. Great job, guys. Focus on controlling the weight, right? We don't want any portion of this movement where that bar is not tight and those center straps are not as flat as they can be, right? 30 seconds left. Focus. Breathe. You guys are doing an amazing job. You got about 15 seconds left, guys. Dig deep. Deep breaths. And let's go. 10 seconds remaining. Excellent job. 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, doing the final set of the lunge. Left leg is leading this time. That's right. Good job, guys. Deep breaths. 30 seconds remaining. Fantastic job. Keep the proper form. I know you're probably tired at this point, but we have to make sure our knee is over our ankle, right? Don't extend past. All right, guys, come on. 10 seconds to go. Excellent job. Woo! Fantastic work. All right, awesome. Let's get down on the ground and do some abs. All right, guys, so we're gonna, again, take the resistance bands off of the handle attachments. The handle attachments, again, should be in a narrow grip position. And so we're gonna put our feet, which, again, we all have shoes on now because, you know, it's more comfortable. We're gonna put our shoes through the handle attachment, pull the bar apart, and again, you're keeping that top strap flat and tight so you can read the logo, the tension toner logo, okay? So we're going right into these exercises now. So we're keeping, again, a slight bend in your knee, just a slight bend. Doesn't have to be like all the way out straight, okay? Just a slight bend is fine. And we're coming up and really squeezing as we're coming up during the motion, okay? We're really making every repetition count, as we always do, right, guys? 20 seconds to go. Fantastic job. And you may be wondering, like, do I have to keep my hands where yours are? Whatever is comfortable for you guys. This is more comfortable for me, so that's why I'm doing it that way. But what really matters is that you're squeezing, okay? So now we're gonna put our feet down on the floor, and we're gonna crunch up. Again, my feet are slightly elevated, like my toes are elevated off the floor. But again, if it's more comfortable, just take the bar off your feet. For me, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going right into the crunches and performing every repetition the best that I can. Squeeze. Again, it's not really about speed. Just like all these other exercises that we're doing, it's about squeezing, making every repetition count. I know you're sick of hearing me say that, but it's very important to remind you. All right, about 10 more seconds. Breathe. Excellent, guys. Awesome. Okay. Now we're doing the reverse crunch, the ab retraction, right there, guys. And as you're coming in, just kind of like squeeze. And if you're not feeling it as much in your abs,
what I want you to do is just give that little, like as you're pulling your legs in, just give a little squeeze at the top, like lift your shoulders up off the mat, and you're definitely gonna feel it if you're not already. So that's just a little tip there. Just 25 seconds. Again, if you're not really feeling it as much, just lift at the top of the movement. But even down here, right? I don't want you guys to cheat yourself. Don't touch the floor, okay? Keep your legs up off the floor and extended. Excellent. All right, going right back in to the top of the movement here. For these ab exercises, they are challenging. If you guys need to rest, then do so. It's totally fine. But I just want you to make it every repetition count the best that you can. And you know what? Even if you want to pause this video just to take a little breather, that's okay. But come right back into it with all that you got. So we have another just about 20 seconds to go here of this exercise. Again, you're not going on the floor like that, all right? You keep in your legs off the floor. Beautiful, guys. Whew. 5 seconds. All right. I'm keeping my tension toner on my feet, but again, you can take it off if you like. And we're just crunching up. We're crunching up, squeezing at the top of the movement. You guys are doing fantastic work here. Should be proud of yourselves. It's not easy, I'll tell you. Especially since, you know, we're extending the time here from where we were at the start of the program. So, you guys have come a long way. And you're only gonna get stronger and leaner. And just keep that in the back of your mind, all the while focusing on the body part that we're doing. So squeezing, right? Just about 5 seconds. Excellent, guys. All right, and now we're finishing our abs, the ab exercises with the ab retraction. All right, so pulling, just bringing our knees up, right? And if you want, you can lift your buttocks off the floor a little bit to really get the max squeeze, right? So it'll kind of like engage your muscles a little bit more by doing that. Excellent job, guys. Breathe. There you go. And extend, right? You want to extend. About 20 seconds to go. You are doing phenomenal. Make sure that the center straps are pulled apart. 5 seconds. Wow, awesome job, guys. All right, now we're gonna finish by doing the floor pull-ups and then push-ups. Okay, guys, so you have the handle attachments off of the workout bar, right? So we're just having the tension total workout bar. Again, going to level 3 resistance within the bar, pulling it apart, making sure it's tight. Let's go on our belly, extend. And so for this one, again, you know, you're keeping your legs on the floor, and as you pull the bar in toward your chest, you're curling up just a little bit. And so for these, we're gonna go up to 40 repetitions of the floor pull-ups. I know it sounds like a lot, but I know you guys can do it. You're getting strong. You guys are more than capable of handling it. So 40 repetitions, and then going right into 18 push-ups right after. So I know it's a little tough. You guys are tired, but let's dig through the pain, all right? So again, coming out and in, all the while keeping those center straps flat and tight. All right, guys? And if you need to take a break, take a break. But for every repetition, for these floor pull-ups, I want you to pull the bar apart. Very important, okay guys? Once you're done with that, go directly into the 18 push-ups, and then you're done for today. So again, the 40 repetitions of the floor pull-ups, and then 18 for push-ups. Great job, guys.